Ciao a tutti ragazzi, rieccoci ritrovati, un abbraccio dal vostro old boy, rieccoci qua su I Pilastri della Terra. Ripartiamo introducendo il nostro nuovo personaggio, Jack. Abbiamo visto le vicende del priorato, abbiamo visto come Philip sia stato nominato priore appunto di Kingston e adesso vediamo questa nuova figura che si intreccerà alla figura di Philip durante il corso della storia. Commento, mi piace, partiamo. Eccoci qua, allora, caccia del cibo, abbiamo fame. Brontolio di stomaco, rami che si spezzano. Eccola, la nostra preda. La mia fionda non sbaglia quasi mai. Ok, primo colpo, andato a buon fine. Headshot.
Yes.
Ok, recuperiamo il bottino di guerra.
My name is Jack. For a long time, it was the only name I had known. I was born and raised in a cave by my mother. We were used to getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day. And while waiting for Mother to help me cure it, I decided to practice my reading.
Ok, la caverna. Quindi praticamente
Lord and
questo...
King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains. Before him, not a single fort remains.
Afternoon was approaching fast, and Mother still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Ok, quindi vabbè, questa è casa nostra, abbiamo vissuto nella foresta con nostra madre, quindi questo personaggio è sì, un abitante della foresta, chiamiamolo così. Esaminiamo un
There
po'
he is.
l'ambiente.
Charles the Great,
Carlo
protector of
Magno.
my town. You're coming with me.
Fatto da mamma.
I can't eat it raw.
Non posso
I
mai...
need to
Beh,
cure it. Meat
giustamente.
goes bad fast.
La carne va male in fretta, ok. Ceppi. Vabbè, il ceppo andrà nel fuoco, immagino.
Good. It's warmer. Now I need some wet wood to make it smoke properly.
Ok, vabbè, legna umida fuori ce ne sarà in abbondanza, immagino.
Huh? What's that?
Cos'è quel rumore che viene dalla foresta? Cosa ha preso? Ah, era caduto. Focolare. Mettiamo la legna umida.
Now, what's that noise?
Il pianto di un bimbo. Il pianto di un bambino sembrerebbe questo. Andiamo a vedere. Ah, qua è il luogo, vabbè, della prima puntata, in poche parole, dove c'era la famiglia e dove la moglie ha partorito il bambino.
Good. He hasn't seen you.
Who is he?
A whip. That's what he is.
A whip.
È Philip,
See someone bad. I told you
sembrerebbe
about
Philip.
people like him, remember?
Is he a monk?
He is. Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone important. I don't like this one bit.
He looks nice though. He's smiling.
Listen, cub. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden. And never trust a man of God, least of all his compassion.
Mai fidarsi in un uomo di Dio.
Or at the gallows.
Finiresti in un monastero in un patibolo.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
Allora, qua c'è il pane insanguinato. Qua è dove ha partorito la donna del primo episodio. Oh signore. Non si può. Ah, l'ha seppellita lì direttamente. Ah, ok, non si può coprire? No, niente, via. Andiamo via, 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 via.
Mother?
Mother. Dove andiamo? Ah, sì, ok. Eccola.
Don't move. We killed a pig thief in Salisbury. We can kill you too. Bloody hell. Where's the baby? Did you eat it?
I don't have the baby.
Right.
Ah, libro! Il nostro libro.
Back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Give it back.
Leave the boy be, Alfred.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only one around. Who else would have taken it?
Wolves.
È stato un frate.
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true? Where did he go?
He should take us there.
Leave him alone. He's just a boy.
What is your name, boy?
Jack.
Mi chiamo
You
Jack.
live in these woods, Jack. And you know this place better than us. Please. I don't know why I allowed the child. I thought I couldn't take care of him alone, but I cannot leave him to die either. I have to know if he's all right. Will you help us? You're a good lad. I hope you.
If you want your silly book back, you better keep your word.
Oh, stai calmo. Perché ti cecchino con la fionda, eh? Allora.
For now, I had no choice. Bill sobbing while her father remained tense but quiet. We kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I have never really hated it. If I had had
Ok, quindi gli stiamo aiutando per cercare il bambino.
Or if followed its course north, which would have led towards the next village. The way the tracks ended in a riverbed as evening was fast approaching. Big man to me. Which way? I asked. I could only guess.
Da che parte? Da che parte? Io direi costeggiamo il fiume.
The stream led us to a more convenient crossing. Here, one could see paths without drenched icy water. Suddenly, the boy called out.
Impronte di zoccoli fresche.
Something on the other bank. A set fresh. So we crossed the river. Boy cheered along my skills as a tracker.
What is it?
They got lost.
Did you? That's all right. Come on. Up on my shoulders you go.
No, I'm too happy and I'm not too tired anyway. I will remain steadfast.
You should all get some rest. Alfred, stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right? See? You are steadfast. I won't be long.
You stay where I can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
C'è diffidenza. C'è diffidenza. Fregato, secco.
Huh? What is it? Did you hear something?
The fog is lifting.
I don't like you.
L'avevamo
Tell
notato.
me, why do you care about your book so much? Wait, where is it? You sneaky thief. I knew it.
Ma è mio,
You
cosa ho
just wanna
derubato?
rob us.
You took it first.
You're an
Appunto,
animal. You don't even know what it is.
è mio, belì.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
What are you rambling on about?
It's from the book.
How do you know this? You're an animal.
I'm not an animal. I'm a hunter.
A hunter? What do you hunt?
Boar, duck, deer.
So you are an outlaw. No one's allowed to hunt deer except for the king.
The king?
Hey, you see that? Over there in the fog. There is something there.
È un cervo.
What is it?
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children! Martha, wake up, dear.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
I have. Follow me.
Follow me.
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All you can do is keep her warm, and you did that. I'm sorry, but the living must take care of the living. Jack, give the children some soup, will you? Will you be able to get work soon?
Hard to say. People don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for stirring water. Sometimes
Thank
you
you,
get lucky,
Jack.
but not this year. Some time ago I had work in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder for the castellan, to keep the walls and defences in shape. And it would have kept me busy for the rest of my life. We would have lived like bishops.
Avremmo vissuti come vescovi.
What happened?
I refused. All I cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
You can do better than to
Dai la
build
zuppa
churches.
d'Alfred, dai.
Well,
Anche se non se la merita.
That was good work. I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
No. No, there is no excuse for leaving my baby son behind.
Women die in labor. Men abandon their children all the time. It is rare that they return.
Is that what happened to you and your son?
No, that is an altogether different story. One I haven't even told Jack yet. All I can say is, I raised him alone in this cave, outside of town law. Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive. You can thank Jack for the meal, by the way. My little cub caught his first deer today, all by himself.
I'm impressed.
What's a cathedral?
It's a big house for people to pray.
They go there to rob each other?
No, they don't prey on each other. They talk to God.
It's a place of worship and a home for priests and monks.
Oh.
Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you.
C'ho un bel feeling.
Well, they're asleep now. So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it. That counts as
È
murder.
come un omicidio.
Then I have to steal him. I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You have been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children. How will you feed him?
But what am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason. Even in a castle I'm more at home than here.
Leave the baby with the monks. He'd be warm and fed.
Sarà
You
nutrita al
wouldn't have to
caldo.
carry him while you look for work. And when you do find something, you can come back and fetch him.
I don't know. Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You're kind and gentle and strong. You will do the right thing. You also don't have to go through this alone, you know. Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too cruel and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
I don't know. I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them.
Sì,
If you promise to teach my son how to get along in the world of men.
sicuramente sono più skillati loro che noi,
We may
sulla
be strangers
sopravvivenza.
now, but we would be at each other's side, helping out however we can.
The living
Sicuramente.
must take care of the living.
Yes.
That night I dreamed of a strange world. One of knights and monks preying upon each other in a big, dark cave. There were small castles, dead deer, and a giant called Tom. In that dream I was happy. I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
Hai catturato un cervo e l'hai affumicato per cena, ti sei imbattuto in Tom Builder e la sua famiglia, hai dato prima la zuppa a Marta, Alfred inizia a tollerarti e io ho da mangiare, non vedi l'ora di poter finalmente lasciare la foresta. Ok, direi che il secondo capitolo è andato, ragazzi. Capitolo 3. Partiamo col terzo capitolo, la cospirazione. Il palazzolo del vescovo. Eccoci qua ritrovati, siamo arrivati al palazzo del vescovo, dobbiamo conferire con lui e parlargli della lettera. Ok, direi di andare. Banda alle ciance. E bussiamo. Bussiamo alla porta e vediamo.
Oh, why must I be so nervous?
Take it easy.
I trust Francis. He knows about these things.
How can I help you?
Deve incontrare il vescovo.
I have come to see the bishop.
Who may I tell the bishop is visiting?
I am Philip of Gwynedd.
And what may I tell Bishop Walerin is the reason for your visit? The bishop insists that I ask.
Non dire il motivo.
I am afraid I can only tell the bishop himself.
The bishop wishes to know beforehand.
In this case, we will have to make an exception.
Wait here.
Ok, aspettiamo. 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 Vabbè,
The bishop will see you now.
molto bene. Il vescovo.
Philip of Gwynedd.
The Right Reverend Bishop Walerin Bygod.
Please, sit down.
Thank you, Right Reverend.
Please, call me Walerin.
I hear you've done good work at that little cell in the forest.
I'm surprised you know about it.
As bishop, I am the ex officio abbot of Kingsbridge. So, I am bound to take an interest.
Well, God has blessed us in St. John.
I wish God would confer similar blessings on Kingsbridge Priory.
That's it. That's it.
Tell me, Prior Philip, what brings you here at such a late hour? Timothy said that you will only tell me. Please, I hope you are not nervous. Take all the time you need.
Thank you. I expect you know that Stephen of Blois has claimed the throne of England, with the blessing of the Church.
Already? I had heard of plans and of aspirations. This is very good. I have met Stephen. As bishop, I am much involved in politics.
Giustamente.
Of course, the Church can never be involved enough. Now, how do you know of this? Ah, your brother Francis is working for Earl Robert of Gloucester, is he?
No, no.
Did he tell you?
Non c'entra niente, Francis.
No, I heard at a guest house on my way to Kingsbridge. Unfortunately, I rarely see my brother.
You both must be very busy indeed. But why are you bringing up politics? Tell me, Philip, why are you here?
Was I wrong to come to you, my bishop? Maybe I should have taken the letter to the Sheriff of Shiring.
Eustace is ungodly, arrogant, grasping.
Hai fatto bene, hai
So
fatto,
all
altro che...
Christians. Philip, how did you get this letter?
I found it among Prior James's documents in Kingsbridge.
Che è la verità, poi,
I
tra
am
l'altro.
staying there for a few days.
Prior James. May he rest in peace. Did he not order everything to be burned?
You know about this?
Sub-Prior Remigius mentioned it once.
I asked them not to burn James's books. The brothers agreed.
Well, and there you found the letter.
Yes.
Timothy, leave us. And did you find anything else?
No, just the letter. The messenger carrying it had an accident and died near Kingsbridge. A war would cost so many lives.
God thunders wondrously with his voice.
He does great things that we cannot comprehend. The Book of Job. But this is not the work of God, but of Earl Bartholomew.
You are truly the man I have heard so much about. I will call on friends of mine. Pray for
Contatterò
us
degli
that we
amici.
can put an end to Bartholomew's plan before it is too late. You did a brave thing for our church, Brother Philip. A brave thing indeed. You'll go back to Kingsbridge Priory now and forget about the sheriff, won't you?
I
Certo.
will.
And don't speak of this to anyone there.
I shan't.
Non lo farò. Non lo farò. Quindi ce ne andiamo adesso. Direi. Vabbè, siamo riusciti a non coinvolgere Francis.
I haven't fed you yet, right?
Non ti ho ancora dato da mangiare. Non andare via prima di aver nutrito il
I'd better
pony.
feed her before we leave.
Vabbè, prendiamo delle mele. Speriamo che non si... Io non
My
penso.
pony needs to be fed soon. Should I take some? I will take just a couple. I already took some. I shouldn't take too many.
Ok, quindi andiamo dal pony. Porello, anche lui deve mangiare, eh.
We should leave. I'd better feed her before we leave.
Allora. Diamo le mele al
There you
pony.
go. You're still hungry, aren't you?
Non ce n'ho più però. Quindi ne dobbiamo prendere altre.
I already took some. I shouldn't take too many.
Ho capito, ma cosa ti do da mangiare se...
The bishop might be watching. I'd better stay on the path.
Ti ho già dato allora quello che posso darti. Vediamo se ne...
Yes, but I'm not going on foot.
Palazzo, palazzo. Pony. Parola di Dio col pony?
Whoever is righteous has regard for the life of his beast.
Sì. Ne ho prese alcune, glielo date. Io non so... Boh, vabbè, andiamo dai. Io non so cosa fare.
I'd better leave. I shouldn't push my luck. We will find you something to eat on the way, old girl.
Ok. Ok, siamo tornati alla caverna.
Did you pack enough food? It will be a while before you get to eat smoked venison again.
Yeah, I took some.
Anyone seen Martha?
She said she had to piss.
All right. I'll go get her.
Ok.
You're a mason too, right?
Uh-huh.
So, what have you built so far? I'm sure Jack would love to hear about your work.
Houses.
Che succede?
They're looking for you.
I don't want to leave. It's so dangerous out there. I don't want to get robbed again.
Tom will beat them up.
But since Mama died, he seems so weak. Papa usually protects me. But he can't always be around. He needs to take care of himself too.
Ora siamo più numerosi.
We're more now. There will always be someone around.
No, that's not true. And I want to stay here where it's safe.
Gli do il bambolotto così almeno.
This knight is Charles the Great. He will protect you.
Oh. Am I his princess?
You are. Together, you are brave and smart, and will never give up.
All right. I have to stay steadfast. Thank you, Jack.
Oh ho ho.
We're going on a great quest.
Stiamo partendo per una grande avventura. Allora...
On our way, I told Martha the names of my trees. There was the birch, Jerusalem, and the oaks, Alexandria and Byzantium. When I pointed out Rome, she laughed and named an apple tree Southampton. The farther we walked, the finally we arrived at a large road. This heads towards Shiring, Tom said. The street. By noon, we had reached the edge of town. Mother gave us some dry prunes to chew while she argued with Tom whether we should head directly to town or past the palace of the
Ci dirigemmo in città.
Mother seemed happy to head directly into town and avoid the palace. These churchmen are all crooks, she said. But Tom answered with a worried expression on
Adesso
his
gli unici
brow.
che hanno i soldi probabilmente. Entriamo in Shiring.
Shiring was full of people looking for work. Mother and Tom kept asking around while we rested our feet at the market. Alfred gave me a look as if he wanted to punch me, but I only stared at the buildings, amazed by the straightness of their wall. Finally, Mother called us over. Rumour had it that the Earl of Shiring was hiring all kinds of people. It was then that I heard a man in a robe say,
Il castello del conte di Bartholomew, Shiring.
You don't know me. You're misjudging whatever it is I did. I'm willing to forgive your mistake if you accept my offer now.
This is all about family honor to you, isn't it? Perhaps I should tell you about my
Aliena.
mother. She was a happy person who loved to laugh and tell stories, but father made her miserable. Oh, he's not a bad man, but solemn and strict. She hated him so much she died from it.
Are you saying you don't like me?
You're so self-centered. You never think about anyone else's feelings. You have no refinement and you can barely read. What were you expecting?
One day you will see that you are wrong, and then I won't be so forgiving.
Ok.
Let's hope it's true and the Earl needs us.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Alfred, keep an eye out. I'll be right back. And boys, try to get along.
Perfetto ragazzi, io direi
An eye
che
out for what? Papa wants him to look for things that are broken.
Some people don't know they need a mason until you show them.
ok.
Papa could fix their walls.
Ce la possiamo
or build a
fare.
house.
One man can build an entire house? I want to see.
Learn what you can, but don't stray too far.
Ugh. Why won't anyone just give me something to eat?
Ok ragazzi, direi che per oggi può bastare, siamo andati avanti, siamo arrivati in città in cerca di fortuna. Ditemi cosa ne pensate, lasciate un commento, un mi piace e ci vediamo alla prossima. Un abbraccio da Old Boy. Ciao ciao!